Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the Jesse Lingard to review. We're taking a look at someone who is 5'9", high medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So if you take a look at the base card stats of this card, it already kind of shouts out at you that you have to kind of use him with that hunter chemistry style, which is a little bit of a downfall for the card, because if you take a look at his dribbling stats, he's kind of in the high 80s area for a lot of the key areas of the card, right? So this is not going to be a situation where it's like, yeah, let's just give him an engine chemistry style, because he'll be lacking in certain areas of the card. You have to give this card the hunter chemistry style, and you're probably just going to have to work with the dribbling as it is, right? So he's going to have 97 acceleration, 95 for sprint speed. We will be trying him out mainly in the right-sided positions to kind of see how he plays in those areas, but he'll at least be in the 90s area when it comes to shooting capabilities, considering the fact that the card does have the 5-star weak foot as well. Player traits in game, he's got technical dribbler and long shot taker, so nothing too crazy special, right? Nothing too crazy special. When it comes to passing's in a decent area for a card that you will be, in my opinion, mainly using in the sided positions because of the dribbling stat setup the way that it is, but we'll take a look at that stuff in game. He's going to be an explosive player with dribbling stats in the high 80s, but only balance is going to be in a good area at a 94. High medium work rate, a lean body type. We'll see if that kind of compensates a little bit. He does have some defensive stats, which can be a plus for a card like this. But obviously we'll see. 84 for stamina is an okay cutoff to be used in the side positions if you choose to use him as a right mid, right attacking mid, that type of deal, because that's where I do personally mainly see him being played in because of those dribbling capabilities. So with Jesse Lingard, we are trying out some different cards, guys, so bear with me when it comes to a lot of the highlights and whatnot, but we'll be using him in a 4-2-3-1 setup, mainly being played in that right attacking mid position. Okay, that's gonna be the main position for Jesse Lingard. So yeah, we'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he's decent.
Plays with Joao Cancelo in the fullback positions. Jairzinho starts with David Ginola. He's got to tuck this away.
Good. Good build up, boys. Good build up. I should have done a lot pass instead. It was actually a good run.
Promising attack this. Here's Lingard.
Nice goal. That Burba cancel worked out perfectly. Look at this. Can't even look at it.
Ronald Koeman. And the emphasis is on creativity. Can he put them in front?
What a goal. Good stuff, good stuff. I have to work the extra pass angle because I don't know if me shooting is going to work there, so.
Ginola. Passing it around, looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
Oh, Jesse Lingard. Look at this guy doing the work for me. Okay, my boy.
The ball moving again. What sort of
Oh, and does a defensive play there for me too? Yo, chill.
possession lost? Oh, he's really opened them up here.
Oh, that would have been sick if I got to that. What a pass again. Another like, you just can't play full games, bro.
Claude Makalele. Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Stuart, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, Derek, we know he loves linking up with other players, but it's when he's in and around the penalty area, that's when he's at his most dangerous.
Not too bad there. You have to work with the dribbling a little bit for sure, even if you give him the right chemistry style.
Claude Makalele. And on to Jairzinho. And that puts them in position.
Oh, it actually went in. Oh, man. Bro, what a pass by Jairzinho, by the way.
Jesse Lingard. And dribbling
Yeah.
but out of play.
Left stick to do stuff right after, that's where it's a problem, right? That's why you need the high 90s, or you need 90s for pretty much everything. Let's be real.
Alessandrini. Intelligent threaded pass here. Lingard.
Let's go, Lingard.
No one.
That's why we have the weak foot for situations like that.
And the ball moving again.
Oh, yeah, kickoff glitch. We're not surprised. Not surprised, my G.
Mane. And there to
Oh, Lingard.
A real opening now.
Oh, even on a green, I could have hit it directly to the right side.
Opportunity in the wide area.
I think that was on a green. No? Pretty sure it was.
Not to be advised giving the ball away there. The supporters want to see him have a go.
White time shot. Don't get it off there.
Lingard. And he's caught.
Oh, my power strike didn't work out.
In the net. Oh, great piece of individual skill.
No.
Defending.
See, like, if he's playing, like, in the general, like, midfield position, like, it's fine, you know?
Being egged on by the crowd.
Go, Lingard. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Jesse Lingard. To be fair, guys, for those of you that want to build some sort of, like, concept teams in your squads, and you actually use him specifically in the right-sided positions, it's a usable card, right? So it's gonna be the same thing as like when they release those like footballer cards, right? Where it's like, you know, they release like usable versions of each individual cards. With this card being played in the side position, preferably that right-sided area, it's a decent card to use there. The only things that you have to worry about when it comes to this card, right, is going to be in the dribbling department, right? Because with this card, there's no way of you being able to fix how his dribbling is going to feel, right? So regardless of the fact that his card is a 5'9" player with a lean body type, you couldn't give him an engine, you couldn't give him a finisher, because there's going to be certain things that are going to be missing on the card regardless of whatever you give him, right? So it does make the most sense to give him the hunter chemistry style to boost the pace and the shooting as much as possible, to make him as consistent as possible to play in the meta of this gameplay. Now, like I said, that left stick part of the card is noticeable. It works with his body type a certain way because it's only in the high 80s area, which will affect the card from time to time, right? Like I would do like some sort of skill move and then I want to touch the ball right away. He's not going to be able to do that, right? So if you work around that and you use him in the right side area and you know that his left stick is going to be like that, again, it's going to be a usable card. In the right-sided area, as we were using players like Jairzinho in the striker position, and then we were also using, I cannot for the life of me, Alessandrini was the cam, right? So with that type of playstyle, we were actually able to find Lingard on certain occasions and actually score some opportunities with him, which was a W. You know, we got a chip shot with him. We got a 5-star weak foot because he lined himself properly just inside the 18-yard box to get that near post strike. Because obviously, what you guys know, when you have the 5-star weak foot and you work a high percentage strike as much as possible, it's really, really beneficial to have because your strikes just come off a little bit more consistently, right? With this card being explosive is usually really nice to work with. If you're playing like a 4-2-3-1 formation, that's the accelerate that he has. I personally love it the most, right? And it works for him when it comes to the AI stuff to move into certain positions quickly enough to be able to score those opportunities, right? He did some defensive plays for me. Like I said, he scored some opportunities for me. It wasn't necessarily horrible to work with. I wish that his dribbling stats were all in the 90s area because the card wouldn't have been like super crazy, but at least a minimum 90s for everything, or like a 91, I would say, would just make the card feel a little bit more responsive when it comes to that left stick capability, because that part of the card, again, sometimes is annoying. And if someone activates pressure tactics and your gameplay feels bad, it's going to be a little bit annoying to work with, right? Traits with him having technical dribbler and long shot taker. Technical dribbler, you could notice from time to time, that's you utilizing, you know, the close control dribble stuff with him as much as possible. You kind of have to do that stuff if you're going to use him because of the fact that his dribbling set up the way that it is, but it's one of those types of situations. If I were to generally use this card for the meta of this game, right? All of these cards are usable if you use them specifically in this way, right? So you guys know the 4-3-2-1 formation. You know how one of the center mids is a center mid that is just your attacking player, right? People use Aloeron, Ginola, all that type of stuff. If you truly want to use this card in the higher divisions and whatnot, right? That's probably going to be the most ideal position for him. If you're decent enough at FIFA, if you're decent enough at FIFA, you can make him work on the right side, right? But that dribbling is going to be the main culprit when it comes to using him. Defensive stats were coming off nicely from time to time. Honestly, him having a little bit of it was pretty noticeable when it came to defensive capabilities. We scored a goal off of it. You know, when we have the instruction of come back and defense, he actually did pretty well as well. Having just a little bit of it definitely makes that little bit of extra difference. But yeah, it's mainly just going to be in that left stick that you're going to have to work with if you do choose to use this card. I know I said that a lot, but it is the main focal point of what makes him a little bit weird to use in this game. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today, and I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.